I guess tearing my Achilles last year is gonna leave a imprint. But honestly, just my teammates. We've been through a lot of ups and downs, these past few years, and just being around a lot of guys that are not only doing amazing things on the football field, but also amazing things off the field.
You came to Arizona after playing 4 years of baseball, pro baseball, in the Dodgers organization. What's your favorite memory from time wearing Dodger blue in the system?
I play with a lot of awesome, professional baseball players. I play with Corey Seager, their shortstop right now. Cody Bellinger actually went to my high school, went to Hamilton High School out in Chandler. I'd say probably my most memorable experience was playing in rookie ball in Ogden, Utah, and I stole like 48 bases in short season, so it's about 60 games, and I broke Dee Gordon's record, and it was a pretty memorable experience.
A little running at high altitude there. There's a consistent theme going on here. What led to the decision to transition from baseball to college football?
So in my fourth year, let's retract back. Coming out of high school, I was committed to Boise State to play football, and also played baseball. Didn't really think too much of it. Was pretty set on going to college, playing football, getting my education, and junior year, I had a really good year in baseball. Ended up going to area codes and a few other type camps, and really stood out. And the Dodgers basically told me that they wanted to take me and were willing to give me some money and pay for my school. That was the biggest thing. Once they decided to pay for my school, I was like, it's a win-win. Why not? And it's cutthroat. You go there. I was 18. I'm around 22, 23-year-olds. A lot of them, just came out of college. A lot of guys have already been there. They have families to feed, and it's a really "what have you done for me lately" type, sport. So by my fourth year, I was kind of, just missing football, missing, as much as people might not, believe me, but I was missing school. I wasn't really. I was reading, but I wasn't really. I felt like I wasn't, getting the education that I needed. So, I was just ready to go back.
Change is inevitable in life, and you've gone through a lot of it. You went from high school into pro baseball, then to college football, then a change in the head coaching staff from Rich Rod to Kevin Sumlin. What have you learned about navigating all these changes in life?
Yeah, change is inevitable. It's going to be, it's just something that, it's going to happen, and you really have to, for me personally, I know talking with people about it, and, when I'm going through a certain change in my life, it's just trying to get the best advice from somebody. Most recently, our change within head coaches, it's just, communicating and just knowing that's going to happen, and, putting your best foot forward and dealing with it.
You serve as the football team representative on the U of A Student Athlete Advisory Committee. What's that all about?
Yeah, so at the U of A, we have a committee called SAC, it's Student Athlete Advisory Committee, and you have a representative from each sports program, and we meet every month with our AD, Dave Beakey, Assistant AD, Erica Barnes, and sometimes President Robbins, who's the president of the U of A. And we just, sit down and discuss and talk about how can we make the student athlete experience, the best that it can be. And I've actually, since tearing my Achilles this past year, I didn't get to play in the season, so I actually, took a lot of trips and got to represent the Pac-12 at a lot of events. I went to the NCAA convention where we voted on a lot of proposals and legislations and rule passings. And it's just, a group where we try to make the student athlete experience the best that it can be.
Not that the NCAA needs tweaking or anything like that, but if you could institute maybe one or two changes within the NCAA based on what you've seen in your own experience, what would it be?
It's a tough question. you could pay the student athletes, at least for their likeness, you know. We have Khalil Tate, who's, you know, he could probably make a lot of money, especially last year, you know, being on the cover of Sports Illustrated. I know TJ McConnell was a basketball player. He's still in the league, but I was reading an article not too long ago on ESPN saying TJ McConnell was worth like $12 million when he was in college. So, you know, it's a lot of money.
Not surprising that a business major would come up with that little fine little analytic right there. And speaking of your business degree, what's next for you career-wise?
Yeah, so right now I have a accounting internship at the diocese in downtown Tucson. I don't know, accounting's cool, but eventually might want to get my CPA, but really I kind of want to get back into baseball, some front office stuff, possibly being an AD, you know, going through all this legislation with SAC. So I don't know, that's, you know, we'll see.
Well, whatever it is, you're going to do well, Malcolm. Thanks so much for being with us. Congratulations. Malcolm Holland.